Yo, Kingdom, community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe.
Yes, we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get upset with me, okay? Don't get upset with me. The God has blessed me, okay? He has blessed me because you see who's sitting next to me. The man, the legend, yes, Mr. Dr. Ellis is in the building, man, representing that band of gold, man. Allen University, man. We are representing the HBCU. Yes, you see my shirt. You see my shirt because we are representing for the Allen University Yellow Jackets today, man. Listen, we are so elated to have this legend here, and we can't wait to learn more about him and to actually know what he has going on and going forward. Okay. First and foremost, let's pay two bills. Okay. Number one. Now, if you woke up this morning, then you know that God is real because God is able. Okay. So every single morning that you wake up, give him all the praise and all the glory because he is able. I'm telling you, he is able. All right. And number two, okay now. So you hear the music playing in the background, I mean you know where we at. Yes, we at 7510 Garden Ferry Road, the Groove with you. Yes, we're at the Groove Smoothie and Juice Bar, man. Come by, please, man. Please support black businesses, okay? We're just trying to make a difference out here, okay? Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Now we got that out the way. Let's get to the legend himself. Stand on your feet, bands are playing, people are cheering, the crowd is hyped, because this guy's in the building, man. Stand up to the round of applause. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Community vibes, man. We are so, listen, words can't even explain how happy I am because I'm a huge, band geek, low key band geek. But I love bands. But I love the let's say, what is it, man? The HBCU culture by itself. It's very special to me. Yeah. It's near and dear to my heart, and it's something that you've been a part of for many years. Right. But now you're at the Allen University.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this right here. Before we get to your past, let's talk about why Allen University.
Well, at the time when I left South Carolina State, I was literally at home laying on my couch, and I have a friend who is the assistant band director at Alabama State. And our president went to Alabama State. So the assistant band director was our president's band director at Stillman. So he asked if he knew of anybody that might want to take the job. He said, well, man, I got the perfect guy for you. Ellis.
Yeah. So
I got the call, and I was almost about to move back home to Atlanta.
Okay.
But that put it on hold. He asked me to come in.
And that's where you're from, Atlanta.
Right.
Okay.
So he asked me to come in, and we talked, and hey, the rest is history. Now we're trying to build this band at Allen. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Listen, because they are definitely on the rise, man. If you've been to some of those games, you can see, man, that they are a ticking time bomb. I'm telling you guys, the football team too, I'm telling you. They are a ticking time bomb, man. A couple more years, man. Hey, you're gonna have to mention them with the greats. I promise you, because they already have one of the greats, man, leading them right now. But I know him from a lot. But what I'm gonna start with this right here now. He came to South Carolina State University, go Bulldogs, in 2004. Now let me ask you this: why South Carolina State during that time?
Okay. When I was at Morris Brown, I guess we'll get into that, but I recruited all over. And in a little place called Mitchell County, Georgia, as well as Lincolnton, Georgia, there was a band director named, still my name, but he went to South Carolina State.
Oh, okay.
So when Morris Brown had that problem and the accreditation problem, he called me and said, man, Saul's getting ready to retire. Apply for the job. I said, well, South Carolina State, everybody gonna be trying to get that.
Yeah.
Apply for the job. So I applied. that old thing when you say, you know, treat everybody nice.
Yes, sir.
This goes back to Marsh Brown again. I had a lady call me, and I'm gonna tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Vibes.
Her high school, she was on the Booster Club at her high school.
Okay.
And the band director, he didn't want to do no parade, you know. That's like a customer sometimes in parade.
Right.
So, but she and her friend wanted her kids to participate in the Marsh Brown parade. So she called me because the band director told her it was too late.
Right.
She called me and asked me, can they participate in the parade? I said, yes, y'all can participate. Who gonna tell the 5 or 6 buses to go back?
Nobody.
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 So anyway, I'm gonna connect this morning. So
nothing but time, Doc.
they did the parade. And I'm going back to the interview at South Carolina State. One day, when Marsh Brown lost accreditation, I was working at Washington High School. And my job was to be the liaison between the high school and the middle school.
Okay.
To get those kids in the middle school to come to Washington who hadn't been coming.
Right.
On my way to the middle school, I got this call. Miss Ellis, this is Miss Blank. Do you remember me? I said, no, ma'am. So, do you remember allowing my high school band to be in that Marsh Brown parade? I said, I do. So you applying for the job at South Carolina State, ain't you? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, well, I'm gonna do everything I can to get you to be.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. That's connection. Man.
So, boom.
It's love.
I applied, and when it got down to the last 2, they had a search committee, and Dr. Hughini's instruction was, once y'all get to the last 2, then send them to me. So they sent me and the other guy. I guess Dr. Hughini decided I was the one.
Hey, because the rest is history.
The
rest is history.
Yeah.
The rest is history. Now, you turned South Carolina State into one of the largest, most baddest bands around, man. You know, and you won. You actually won several Honda. What is it?
Honda Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
Right.
How did that make you feel? You know, knowing just how powerful you made that band. Now we know it wasn't easy.
Right.
You know, you put in the work.
Right.
You know, but just knowing how much work you put in, then to actually see that kind of success, knowing that we now because we all know that V101 has already been historic.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But just to see it take his had rightful claim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How did that make you feel?
Well, it made me feel good, but I've always been, as a teacher, it's always been about the kids.
Right.
And if I could get those kids to come to practice and stay up there all night, the rewards was, maybe one of the rewards was the Honda.
Right.
So I felt good because they felt good.
Right.
And I always told them that no matter what we do, we can lose, and if we lose and we know that we've done everything that we could possibly do,
right.
We just lost, the best band won.
Right.
But now we lose because we didn't do everything, then I got a problem with that.
Right.
So those students, I really got to give it to them. They worked, especially that first Honda. They worked. We were doing things, and they were questioning the things that we were doing because it was something new. I was learning at the same time this particular drill that we were doing. And then what made me feel good, that was a young lady afterwards came and told me, said, Mr. Ellis, I will never doubt you again because we won. And she was one of the biggest.
Never doubt you.
She was one of the biggest
critics.
Yes.
Biggest
yes,
critics.
Yes.
Watch out who you doubt out here, man. Be careful, I'm telling you. People, let me tell you, man, God got a plan for everybody,
That's
man.
right.
God got a plan for everybody. Now, we're going to get back to South Carolina State just one quick second, but I want to go back to where you kind of, just in my opinion, you made your name, and that's at Morris Brown. At Morris Brown, man. Let's talk about that experience.
Okay. Of course, I'm a graduate of Morris Brown.
Oh, okay.
And
wow.
My band director, Mr. Cleophas Johnson, that relationship had changed from student to friend. And I really I was apprehensive about going to Murfreesboro.
Right.
Because we were friends and I knew the problems that he had had. But they had changed, they had a new board of trustees, and the chairman of the board was a tuba player in the band with me. And he came over to me to say, hey, we're gonna make sure that we take care of you. And I was still, you know, because I had heard him talk about the same thing.
Right, same issue?
Same issue.
Okay.
And they didn't take care of it, you know. But again, the board was new, and my friend said that he would do it, but I was, again, and then at the same time, it was 1996, that was the Olympics. Upon one of our excursions, my friend and I dropped him off, and he said, because this was my last night in Atlanta, I was getting ready to go to Florida State to work on a master's because I was trying to be a principal.
Oh, high school principal.
Assistant principal, get into administration, coordinator, principal. So I had to go to Florida State to get some more classes. And I was able to go to Florida State because one of Florida A&M's seniors did his student teaching under me. And the state of Florida, back in the day, I don't know if they do it now, the way they say thank you is, you can, we're gonna say thank you for hosting our student teaching, but you can go to any school in the state of Florida, free, for one semester. So I went to Florida State, boom. Took about 16 hours. I had to drop 3 of them because it was too much for those.
Bit off more than you can chew.
Bit off a whole lot, but choked me, man. Choked me. So while at Florida State, my band director died.
Oh, wow.
And he had gone from Atlanta to Philadelphia. That was the National Alumni President. Came back through D.C., and then he went to Savannah, and they were going to watch Waiting to Exhale. We went upstairs to change clothes and had a massive heart attack. So I'm gonna keep it real. There were people who I had found out that had applied for the job. I said to myself, I know Mr. John's gonna turn over in his grave if you get that, if they one of them. Right. So I said, okay, I'll take it.
Wow.
That's how I got the job.
And you made that band a legend.
Well, we had a good time.
A living legend.
Well,
a living legend. I'm talking about, most people heard about Morris Brown because of the band.
Right.
I mean, you guys were nationally known, man, and you know, your name still rings bells around there. And you know, so one of the myths that I've been a part of, as far as, let's say, you know, barbershop conversation, is that the movie Drumline was about you and your band.
No.
Now let everybody know the truth about that.
No. Well, first of all, the movie was based around Dallas Austin's experience as a band student.
Okay.
Somewhere in Columbus, Georgia. He was from Columbus, I think.
Okay.
And he couldn't read, but he was in the band.
Okay.
That's the plot.
Okay.
Now, the participating bands, how that came about, is they asked 2 other bands with big names to take the leading role or the supporting role. And both of them said, you know, well, you got to go back and say nobody had made a movie about a band, so everybody's sort of timid about being in it anyway.
Right.
This is we will never, movie or no movie, we will never come in second to nobody. So they came and asked the boys. They don't want to do it.
Gladly accepted.
Yeah, we'll do it. Now, when the movie came out, if you go back and look at the movie, you didn't see me until way about the end.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I didn't think it was going to be nothing. So, when I saw, I said, this thing going to be something.
Yeah.
That's what I got in the scene. But
you tried to, so you had to wait and see what we were going to do first. Dog, man, Doc, that's something else, man. So when you saw it blow up the way it did,
Yeah.
how did that make you feel?
It made me feel very lucky. Although I have Barney Smart. Barney was the band director at Hampton University.
Okay.
And when they were doing, you know how they do the screening, they show the movie.
Right.
They had shown the movie in Hampton. We were on our way. I believe we were going up to play Norfolk. Probably, it could have been Norfolk. We were going to play Norfolk. I got a phone call. You can imagine waking up on the bus. So, man, we just saw that movie. Man, they got you playing a real funny cat. That ain't you. They got you like a buffoon or something. I said, whoa.
I told you, Doc. I told you, Doc. I told you.
Whoa.
I told you.
So when I actually saw the screen, and the president was there with me, I didn't like it.
Oh.
I didn't like it. But then as we went on, our announcer, we had our spring band quit. And we got our announcer to be the speaker for our banquet.
Right.
He had just come from New York. They were recording him, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I'm going back and forth.
Oh, that's cool.
When he came back, he started his speech by taking a spoon, hitting on a cooking can, making a lot of noise. And he said, I gotta get y'all attention. This movie is going to be huge. His name is Reggie Gay.
Huge.
And he told me, Mr. Ellis, you just don't know this thing gonna be a big thing. Show me. And it turned out to be good. It did a lot. People want to admit it did so much, in my opinion,
a whole lot
for HBCU.
Oh man, listen, and it really exposed the culture.
They did.
Tremendously.
Now you got more African American band directors at PWI than you ever had.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna say it was because of drumline, but those fans. One thing, people, there may be prejudice out there sometimes, but when you can make us money and keep the fans happy,
right?
And that's all they want.
Oh, that's all they want to do.
Some of those big old schools, so they got
music. Listen, man, music soothes the soul.
Yes, sir.
You know, music really soothes the soul, and music is very therapeutic.
Yes, sir.
You know, and when you hear that band, listen, there's nothing like, you know, a Saturday night, right, noon game or whatever, when that band is just rocking in the stand.
Right. Well, I know this. So let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How does the band affect a football player?
Chill bumps, dog. Chill bumps, dog. Yeah. Like, there's no, you want to talk about momentum? Like, that can turn like, seeing your band come in the stadium, especially when you're away. Right. When you see because you've been hearing their band the whole game and their fans and cheerleaders going 8, whatever. But when you see your band, it just feels like, it's almost like when you see your girlfriend, you know what I mean? You're like, but it's like, it's nothing like it because you just feel like you're part of a family. And so the music is like family reunion. When whenever your grandmama made that, special dish for you, and that sound, man, is just like, look at, man, we in this together. Right. Like, they're going their hardest, right? Man, fans and travel from all over, just to support us. Hey, whatever mistakes we made, right? Let's rectify them. Go back out there, man, because I'm telling you, man, there's nothing like, man, scoring a touchdown or something like that and hear that band just, oh boy. Those who know, man. Those who know that feeling, there's nothing like that, man. You can play in front of 90,000 people, all right, that's fine. But I'm telling you, it doesn't matter, man, you playing in front of 2,000, 10,000 people. Listen, man, whenever that band is cranking up, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters, man. And those who have had the privilege and the honor to play in front of you know, that doggone one-on-one man and Morris Brown.
Right.
You know, it's been nothing but special. Now, that's a perfect segue to my next question. Because you also hear a lot of love songs.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And you were the king for the old school music up there in South Carolina State.
Right.
You played a ton of old school.
Yeah.
Like, why was that? Like was that just something that's you know you just love to do? Because we didn't really see that prior.
We grew up like that, but first of all, what made it go was some of the arrangers. Benjamin McKnight, he wrote Mr. Cornell Knight, and oh man, he was an excellent one.
Yeah.
Kelly Fanning, and then Sarge.
Right.
I'm gonna digress a little bit.
Go ahead.
Some of my success, a lot of my success, is attributed to Sarge, because he was still living.
Oh, right.
When I got the job.
Right.
So we go out and he come over to the crib and we just talk about things. And so if there were any issues, well, I handle that. Because I know him.
Right.
So Sarge helped me a whole lot. And had Sarge been living, I would probably still be there if he had been living.
Oh man, listen, if a lot of people had, let me tell you something right now, from the streets, that we had our hand in it, you would still be there. I'm just being honest with you.
Appreciate you, sir.
I'm just being honest with you.
Appreciate you.
But you know, going back to you know.
Oh, the love song.
Yeah.
My college band director, again, that was one of his trademarks. We used to go when I was in the band, wherever we went, I can remember one school in particular, North Carolina Central, up in Durham.
Yes, sir.
And we went to play them, and after the game, we were playing a song played two songs, Shangri-La and When I Fall in Love. And all the little pretty girls just around the band.
Lined up.
Oh man. So that stood, when you go to college, I had that in me. So those little slow pieces, that was just a staple. We had to do it. Plus, the other college bands were doing it too.
Right.
But I got it from when we would go in college and all them little pretty girls.
All the pretty girls. So pretty girls, you have an impact. I'm telling you, have an impact on the band. Okay.
That's
so make sure you get your act together, man. Get in school, man, and get your education, and then come stand around the band.
That's right.
I'm telling you,
that's right.
You influence the band.
Very much.
So now, what was your favorite song to play? Like just that song that just did it for me.
Leonard Williams.
Wow.
That was the song, and I bought the song. We played it at Morris Brown, and we did a battle of the bands, gym battle with Norfolk State. We were going back and forth, back and forth. And when we played Leonard Williams, Because I Love You, I looked up in their stand, and I saw people doing like that. So we got them. Yeah, we got them. So when we went to, when I came to state, we bought it. Not only that, the second Honda, we paid Leonard Williams to come and sing it with us at South Carolina State. Yeah.
You know what? That's true.
Right.
That's true. Wow, man.
So that's my favorite. One of my favorites.
How was that for you though, knowing that Lenny Williams was right there singing right in front of your band?
Again, it was good for me, but everything, we get pleasure from hearing the crowd respond. Right. So if Lenny Williams had been there and nobody clapped, we wasted our 15
time. Oh man!
But they were falling out the stand.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you, man. Shout out to old Lenny.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Lenny, man.
Still doing it,
man. Still holding up, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this right here now, because we all know, that historical black colleges love those battle of the bands. Now, while you was at Morris Brown, what was one of your favorite bands to go against?
Southern.
Southern University.
Southern University.
Southern University is historic, man.
Yeah.
Legendary, man. Yeah. Those Jaguars don't play no games.
They don't play.
They don't play no games. It doesn't matter who the band director is, too, man. I mean, they just keep it moving, man. I mean, listen, man. You know, I've had the opportunity many times to go to the Bayou Classic.
Yeah.
Many times, man.
Yeah.
And I've used to, you know, me and a good friend of mine, we also went a couple times. We forget the actual name of that battle, but it was when Southern went against Talladega.
Right.
But they was like they would meet outside of some little neighborhood or something like that.
Yeah.
But man, that's powerful. But yeah, Southern University, man.
That was
okay.
powerful. That was powerful.
Morris Brown. Now, while you was at South Carolina State, who was your favorite, you know, band to go up against?
Bethune.
Wildcats, man.
Yeah, Bethune.
Not FAMU though?
No, not Fam. Fam, that was a challenge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I liked Bethune, and I gotta say this like because the band director and I were close.
A good friend, good.
We was
a good guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Good guy.
I'm not saying the family, they were good too.
Yeah, definitely.
But I was just closer
Right.
to Donovan.
Gotcha.
And so, and plus we were both frat brothers. You know?
Okay, I got you.
So I enjoyed that Bethune thing.
Yeah.
And do it Fam too, but I would say
Bethune.
Bethune, Fam, Norfolk.
Yeah. Norfolk, keep that fire.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
keep
sir.
that fire, man. That's always a good band competition right there. Good band competition. And if you would notice, we never said those sorry Aggies. Okay, Auntie? Because you don't matter. All right? We don't love you. Okay? Now, let me ask you this right
sir.
here. Now, we all have fight songs.
Yes, sir.
We all love those fight songs.
Yes, sir.
Between Morris Brown and South Carolina State, who had the best fight song?
South Carolina State. I gotta say so. and I'm saying that based on the crowd.
The crowd, yeah.
When we came off the field at Morris Brown, we played I'm So Glad.
Right.
And that, you know, that got a lot of response. But Up for the Dogs.
Ooh, that Get Up for the Dogs,
and
man.
Pass the Peas.
The Q, man, there's nothing like it.
There ain't nothing like it.
There ain't nothing like it, man.
Nothing like
You
it.
want to see something special? Come to, what's that? Oliver C. Dawson?
Oliver C. Dawson. Yeah.
Saturday or Thursday night. And I'm telling you, you're going to see something special, man. You're going to see something special. So, you left South Carolina State in what year?
2015.
15. And then you came right off Hardin Street, okay, to the Allen University, Yellow Jackets, man, right?
In 2017.
17.
Right.
Okay. When you initially took that job, man, let me ask you this. So, and knowing that you have Benedict right across the street,
Right.
With Wade Johnson and Ronald Green over there,
Right.
you know, both South Carolina State grads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's my good friend, man. Ronald came on the show.
Yeah.
So is that like a friendly competition now?
It will be.
Okay.
I mean, initially we couldn't compete. Benedict has had a band for a number of years.
Yeah.
And we were the new kids on the block. So
Right.
I respect them for what they do, and they've done a tremendous job.
They've done a phenomenal job.
But it will be very competitive. Because
That's what I'm talking about,
Just too close for it.
That's
not
what I'm
to.
talking about, Jack. Give us something to smile about, man. Give us something to smile about.
Yeah,
Man, because
yeah.
we want to, let me tell you something, man. We want to see those Yellow Jackets.
Yes, sir.
We want to see those Yellow Jackets, man. You know, let's listen, kids. Now listen, man. Kids, I'm telling you, man. Get ready to start looking for those Yellow Jackets. All right. You want to be on the band, okay? You want to play, and you want to be led by a giant. Start looking at Allen University, okay? Parents, I'm telling you this right now. I strongly encourage you to start paying very close attention to Allen University.
That's
all
right.
right? Because they will be a force to to be reckoned with. You know, I've had the privilege because several of my close friends, they coach for the football team. So we've come out to several games and we've seen the band. And listen, they sound good right now. You see what I'm saying? So when the numbers pick up, man, and listen, man, especially when it's pandemic, this pandemic, it's over. Matter of fact, so knowing that you're not going to have a football season this year, how are you keeping in contact with the kids and keeping them motivated?
Well, the kids, it's not that difficult because everybody want to leave home anyway. They're tired of being at home.
Right.
And we officially, I haven't heard that we won't have football.
Oh,
because,
wow.
you know, we're in the NAIA.
Right.
And I haven't heard anything.
You're moving up soon, though.
We moving
next year?
Well, we're
Division
going
2?
we were accepted on the probationary.
Oh, okay.
The NCAA.
I got you.
Now I think it'll probably be once we go 3 years of probation.
Right. Okay. I got you.
We'll be playing a SIAC schedule, and I think that's the conference. I'm not sure,
Got you.
but I think that's the conference that we will probably end up in. But,
Okay.
I haven't heard officially that there won't be football. I know that the first football game, as it relates to the NAIA conference, is September the 12th.
Oh, wow.
You're allowed to play there, so I don't know. But whether football or not, we are still coming on August the 9th, and there going to be could possibly be some virtual gym battles, or there could possibly be parades, or we just maybe entertain our fans at school,
Right.
you know, and then the jazz band, concert band could possibly play as well.
Okay.
So we're expecting a good year this year. Each year it goes up and up and up.
Okay.
But when you think about Talladega,
Right.
see, they didn't have football.
They didn't have a football team.
Now everybody knows about it.
Everybody knows about Talladega, man.
So,
everybody knows about Talladega.
That's what we're going to do. And we have a new staff member who graduated from South Carolina State. He's going to be our ranger. His name is Marcus Graham.
Marcus Graham. Name sounds very familiar.
He was at Savannah State.
Yeah, Graham. Graham.
Right.
Last year. Matter of fact, right?
Right.
Oh, that's awesome. Marcus. Yeah, Marcus Graham.
He's going to join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. Just Mr. Graham back in the building. We thought we was gonna get him at South Carolina State at one point.
Right.
We gonna talk about that.
Right.
We gonna talk about that. Okay, times would be just a tad bit different if you had, you know. But hey,
what that loss is our game.
What that loss is ours. You see what happens? Y'all? Okay, South Carolina State, man, we gotta do better. We just gotta do better.
Right.
But we still the one-on-one.
We still the
one-on-one, and we gonna keep, because we got that bulldog tenacity.
Great
So
school, great band, and I wish nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. But right now, it's all about them yellow jackets, man.
Well,
it's all about them yellow jackets.
They paying the bill.
They paying the bill.
Yes,
So,
sir.
what can we look for? So when you talk about band sizes, how large do you want the band to get at Allen University?
Well, I want as many kids as we can get. However, Allen being a small school, they can't support a big, large band. So maybe it might get to 250.
Okay.
But that's with the color guard and the dancers and everybody.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a small school, and it costs money to have a band.
Right.
It costs a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
A lot of money to have a band.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money to have a football team too.
Yes.
Yeah. So fans, we need you at those games.
Right.
Okay. We need all the support we can get.
Right.
I'm telling you now, man. Right now, money is funny, man. Okay. So we desperately need that support. All right. So please, listen. Support your local HBCUs.
That's right.
Okay? Because we need it. We need it, man. These kids, they're using their God-given, gifts, okay, to make it through school.
That's right.
Okay. So let's support them. Listen, we all love music, okay? There's nothing like the band, okay? But there's nothing like that historical black college band.
There you go.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it on earth. Okay, so let's keep supporting each other, but let's be there for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, Doc, let me before we let you go, I got another quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, besides your current band, who right now, who's your favorite band to listen to?
Right now, I would say right now my favorite band has to be again Bethune. I just, you know, it's a whole respect thing that I have for them. I enjoy Florida. I enjoy Norfolk. I enjoy the excitement that A&T brings.
Right.
But listening and Prairie View.
Oh, wow.
Prairie View.
Swag.
Prairie View. One of my students is a ranger.
Right, yeah.
He used to be a king. He's there. So I like Prairie View, but again, I like Donovan and what he does at the school.
So let me ask you one more quick question.
Yeah.
I always wanted this.
Take your time.
Okay. When it comes to bands, right? Now it's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
Now my brother died in 2009, and my brother was a tuba player, and he loved the tuba. His favorite band was Florida A&M. But me and him, we would debate sometimes. He feels like the band is not a band without the tubas. I personally feel like the band's not a band without the drums.
Right.
So what instrument do you feel makes the band? Like you just can't go without that particular section.
Of course, you got to have them all, both.
Of course.
Both of them are important.
Of course.
However, if you really an astute director, and somebody came up and said, "You want the drums? You want the tubas?" I'd have to say the tubas.
Give me the tubas all day, bro.
Because
give me the tubas all day.
With that bottom,
yeah,
they can kind of serve. They can play percussive rhythms.
Right.
But you gotta have. You need the drums.
You definitely need the drums.
But
I mean,
you say you're giving out 25, 30 suits. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Boy, you can be able to think out there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. There's nothing like hearing those tubas, man.
That's right.
You can hear them from a mile away.
That's right.
Okay, there's nothing like hearing those tubas, man. They send chill bumps through your whole, like, no song is great without the tubas.
That's right.
No song is great. I'm telling you, there's no song, man. Like, my brother used to be in my brother in high school, they used to play those little, what they call tuba riffs.
Yeah.
And they would just play those things, man, and you can see the excitement, man. And then you would have the support from the other band members. And I mean, it was just dope, man. But you guys heard it here first. That the tubas run things, man. Okay, the tubas run things, man.
Gotta have that bottom.
You heard it from the great
to support that chord.
You heard
that
it from
triad.
The great.
Yeah. While we on that, I gotta thank, especially at Allen University, I gotta thank Bishop Green, AME Church 7th District for all the support, the support he's given. And then I've got to thank the president of Allen University because it was his idea and his dream. For thinking enough to put a band together, and more so than that, giving me the opportunity to do it for him.
Yes, sir.
Those two gentlemen are very, very important. Bishop Green and Dr. McNeil.
Salute to both of those phenomenal men, those visionaries. Like I said, man, without giants, man, we don't have no shoulders, to stand on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so listen, man, you have to realize, okay, that paying homage is key. That's key, okay? That's key to anything, man. Because you got to give respect to those who have laid that foundation, and to those who have given you the opportunity. All right, so that's key. That's key. But and to those who see nothing but greatness in you, like we see greatness in this guy right here, man. All right, so y'all know we gotta ask him the magic question. The magic question. We can't let him go, D.
Drum roll, please.
Literally, drum roll, please. We can't let him go without asking him the magic question. You ready, Doc?
Yep.
All right. Now, when it comes to, you eat chicken wings, Doc, don't you?
Love him.
Ooh! All right. So Doc say he loves chicken wings like I do.
Right.
When it comes to chicken wings, Doc, now you've had your fair share throughout the years now.
I have.
Fat boy need a 10-piece.
Fat boy need a 10-piece. When it comes to chicken wings, would you prefer flats or drums?
I would say the one that got the most meat on it. That's the flat, ain't it?
I don't know. So yeah, flats.
The flat part of the wing, yeah.
No.
That's got the most meat.
The flats then.
Yeah. Because I can suck on the bone.
Okay.
But I love chicken wings.
Okay. All right.
Just I bought some yesterday.
See, boom. All right. So Doc, like the flats. Okay. So we're giving one to the flats, man. We're giving one to the flats. I personally love drums myself, but you know Doc's a legend, so we can't talk about Doc on this. Okay. We ain't throwing no shade to Doc. Okay.
Appreciate it.
But listen, man. Listen, you have been impacted by another phenomenal episode of the Community Vibes, where we are highlighting the band culture. I'm telling you guys, that's something that's near and dear to my heart. So I'm always going, make sure that I lift my band members up, because I'm telling you, we are the HBCU community. That means we are family. Okay, so let's support each other, and let's support Allen University.
Please, yes.
Please, y'all. Let's put our arms around this university. Let's build up their enrollment, okay? Let's get some more kids, man, men and women, okay, to come with their talents to make this band one of the premier bands, okay, within the state and nation, okay? Because listen, they have the leader right there, okay? We just need the band members, okay? As soon as we get the band members, man, listen, that band of gold coming.
Yeah.
It's coming, man. It's coming, all right? So, hey, Benedict, hurry up now, okay now, all right? Because they coming, man. Wait, hey, mama, all right, you coming. All right, thank y'all so much, man. All right, stay prayed up, all right? Put God first, okay? Remember, nobody will love you the way you love yourself, okay? So long as you love yourself, it doesn't matter, all right? Put God first. Take it.
Yo, Kingdom, community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe. You say you won't shine, come get your shine on. You say you want vibes, come get your vibe on. Community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe. Hey, you say you won't shine, we'll get your shine on.